Hello, Nullstock. I just turned on my mic. Yeah. I, my cat just dropped its toy on my thing. I'm not gonna do webcam today. I'm, tired. Here. What's the stick? Want the stick, cat? She ain't gonna get it. But yeah, I'm not gonna do webcam today because I am tired and I look like a zombie. I did lighting and I just set it up to check to see what I would look like, and you can see the bags under my eyes. I woke up at 12 in the morning. Yeah, 12 at night, I suppose. I woke up at 12 at night and I've been awake since, working on this or that. Otherwise trying to stay awake just because it's how it be. But I did want to show off some stuff about what I've been working on, kind of talk about what I've been thinking about and what I've been doing, because for the longest time I've been meaning to go back to working on the rigging tutorial, and I haven't, partially because I'm lazy, and secondly because I'm single track to mind and wanting to work on one thing and not the other, which what I'm working on. Ooh, excuse me. I'm working on this animation idea that I've had for a while. I would say. I posted some snippets of it here and there on Twitter without any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Context? Yeah, without context. So here, let me swap to this. There we go. Make sure my webcam capture is off because I don't want that. I don't need showing my wall because I have it faced away from me. But yeah, so this is basically what I got going on, and I'm using the rig that I made in my tutorial video. So this is sort of a culmination of what it ended up being. I replaced the armature properties with actual bone things, so I can change the I changed the bone chain by sizing these up. But this one also has an added system for fingers. You went out, cat? Hold on, my cat's at the window. You went out? No, you're letting the cold air in. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we're just sort of gonna check this out real quick. I'm gonna show off the finger system here. I have two. Let me save. There we go. Alright, let's just select all the bones. We're at 0, 0, so this is before the animation even starts. So if we just sort of unhide everything, select it. There we go. Here's our character. So let's go to our fingers. So I have two sets of fingers. I have FK and IK. Here's the FK, and we can toggle between them with this. So if we scale that up, I think that makes that IK. So the IK fingers allow me to move fingers individually like this. So it's really good for when you're like if your character's like pressing against something and tapping the table, or you just want to point the finger at something, point fingers at something. Whereas this mode is really good for whoa, what's going on here? This should have 0 influence, so why is it not following that? that's fucky. Hold on. Ah, that's why it's targeting the wrong bone. There we go. Fixed it. Kinda. I bet all the other fingers are like that too, huh? 1 second. Ah, I got reverse IK going on. Wait. Not reverse. What the hell? I have auto IK. Big dumb. So yeah, the idea behind this project, I had an idea long ago. Well, originally, the animation idea that I had involved a character that I'd made a while back. Let me see if I can load him up real quick. Shouldn't be too hard to load. E drive. I believe it was models. Where is it? Blender projects. That was it. Models. And I had this guy. Yeah, I made this guy, and I wanted to do like an animation with him. Hold on, I'm away from the mic. I wanted to do an animation with this character, and I kind of just sort of lost interest in doing anything with him, just because I don't know. I'm not really into like cartoony character stuff. And so I originally did this as a sort of challenge to myself to make something, but at the same time, any kind of story or animation I did with him, I kind of lost interest because it just sort of doesn't hit the vibe that I like to go for. I like I think one of like my favorite aesthetics is sort of liminal Silent Hill kind of stuff. I like that very loner feeling. I think I like that a lot, which kind of plays into a project that I had and the one that I'd made. Also, I suppose I should show this off a bit more. It's got some character rigging stuff going on. It's got his helmet on. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of lost interest in him as a character just because I'm not really into cartoony stuff. He's a good model. I should probably like sell him or something like that. Put him on a store. I think he'd make a good asset to sell. But yeah, and that brought me to this. So I thought, hey, you know, it'd be interesting. Something that I've thought of. How come there aren't a lot of Freeman Mind type stuff anymore? Like first person, stories, like first person stories that follow a character that is eccentric. I would wager. I believe he's somewhat sociopathic in Freeman's Mind because that's just he has to kill like hundreds of people in the game because it's a shooter game, so he ends up having to kill soldiers and stuff like that, and aliens and all kinds of shit. And how come like there aren't animations or stuff like that done in that vein, that kind of style, where it takes place in like a game-esque situation, like, you know, like some kind of shooter environment, something like that, like a shooter premise but done as a story, like Freeman's Mind. You know what? You know, and then kind of the question is, well, it doesn't really have to be that kind of thing. It could be, you know, whatever you want it to be. So I thought, what if oh god, what have I done? I think Wait, I think I know the problem. All of these are in... There we go. Okay. Whew. For a second, I thought I like fucked my animation up by setting this up just a T-pose there. No. Okay. So I kind of thought, you know what, the fact that my door is open over there is bothering me. Let me go shut that real quick before I continue. Yeah. Can't shut it all the way because one of the cats will probably come and try to get in. But one of the things that I thought in terms of this kind of Freeman's Mind kind of storytelling, that sort of episodic 10-minute interval things that follow a character in an insane environment. What if that character, like a character like that, was put into like a Silent Hill environment where he's kind of alone in a desolate town that is full of monsters, and he has to, his main goal is to get the hell out, but he's also having to deal with like the insanity of the town and all that stuff. So I thought it would be an interesting experiment to see like how a story like that could be told and done in this kind of first person perspective. So I posted, let's see here now. I posted like a GIF on Twitter like yesterday, I think, and I've been basically working on it. Would you voice the main character, or would you use actions to convey his personality? I would do both. I did voice him. I wrote scripts. I have, as of right now, I have three. Yeah, here comes the cat opening the door again. I have 3 scripts sort of wrote out in terms of how he would act and what he would do, and where kind of how he and what he does like in each episode, each sort of 10-minute segment. Because I timed it out. I wrote the voice lines just because I'm kind of running through what he's thinking in his head as he's going along. And then as I'm writing that out, it's timed. So every episode's about 10 minutes. So the first episode, he wakes up on this park bench and he's trying to figure out why the hell why the hell is he here? Did I get robbed last night? Did I get drugged last night? Like he's just kind of like running. It's like, okay, like he's just sort of running through like extreme paranoid thoughts after like as things kind of devolve, I suppose. So the first thing he does when he wakes up, he's like, okay, it's like, what the hell? Why am I outside? Wait, shit, did I get mugged last night? Because if you just wake up on a park bench in the middle of nowhere, I would imagine the first thing you would want to do is look for your wallet and keys, right? So that's kind of the first thing that he does is when he wakes up, he kind of looks for that, which I haven't animated yet. I'd made his wallet and posted that online, but I haven't implemented it. Do you want out? Yeah. Go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And as he's going along, he's like, well, I guess if it's early in the morning, I suppose I can actually get breakfast for once. And he starts sort of bitching about, like, yeah, it's bullshit that they have policies like that where they can't get breakfast. You know, just because I stay up till 4 in the morning trying to play the guitar or learn the unicycle or juggle or whatever, I wake up at like 12 in the afternoon and now I can't get a McMuffin. Fuck you, this is bullshit. Kind of stuff like that. Just sort of arguing with himself in his mind as he's just sort of walking around trying to find landmarks to figure out where he is. But, here, actually, do I have a playback of this? Because I've rendered out stuff. Yeah, I can show off like a brief playback. It's probably a bit actually, no, I did that before the hand was rendered. So yeah, I was thinking about how to handle him pulling himself up. I think his right arm needs to sort of cradle his knee. Actually, Yeah, his arm breaks there. How do you do the blurred camera effect? All right, here's how we do that. So what happens is we're doing something called compositing, which is post-rendering. And here's what we got going on. This looks sweet. Thank you. All right, so here's what we got going on. So we're using post-processing. So we're taking the rendered image, and then we're passing it through a whole bunch of shit to get a final result. This is just the viewer. That's like entirely unnecessary. That's not like an important node. All right, so what we do, I have this set up for several effects. I have one for a double vision and one for blinking and blur and whatnot. So the primary one that is being used right now, I believe, is this and this. I think this is the blur one. 1 second. I can figure that out real quick by, let me select the camera. Yeah, so if I go into compositing, I have the camera selected. Custom properties, here we go. So if I... Actually, I don't think that one... Ah, I think this one is. Yeah. So what's going on with this? Oh, this is the double vision one, alright. So I think, okay. So when I'm trying to remember how this worked. So when we're at a value of 1, camera blink, the custom property value, when it's at a value of 1, basically the entire screen is black, and we have a blur value right here of x on 10. So the horizontal, it's blurred horizontally or smeared horizontally. So then as we let me turn this off so I don't overwrite any values here. So as we go down, we can see that we adjust the multiply factor, and then we have a blur of 0, 0, and a multiply of 0, which means that, oh god, it means that we no longer have the blackness or the blurringness. So there's that. And I also have set up a double vision. Let's see here. Let's put the camera right there. And let's load up double vision. So if I turn on double vision, So the double vision should be on. Now this affects the strength of the blur, the double vision blur, and this increases the distance between each sort of blurred image. So the blink is 0. Let's take a render of this. Yeah, you can see how the camera is distorted. And then we can increase that. Actually, can I have a viewer? Compositing. That's sequencer. View node. Yeah. So can I... View node doesn't really seem to work so well, or at all. So... yeah, we can increase the double vision by a lot and get some blurry effects. I'm sure I could play with this a bit more to get it more trippy. Like, say, you could throw some hue shift or whatever. I could get this to be chromatic abrasion. Like, say, I could have what's it now? Chromatic abrasion is basically where the red and blue values sort of separate, and nah, that wouldn't work. Are you guys familiar with chromatic aberration? You guys know how that works? It's a nice effect. I can shut it off real quick. Whoops, not that. More or less, yeah. I'll just show off chromatic aberration just for the fun of it. Alright, so here, let's turn off double vision. There we go. So if we translate this by -1, and translate this by 1. I don't know what the value is here, if those are pixels or if that's percent, but basically what this should do is this should move the red layer, the red values, to the left, and this one should move it to the right. And this should create an effect like this. Kind of like a VCR effect. It's a nice effect, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It could be used for something else. The itch.io game, yeah, the itch.io horror game effect. Yeah, it's a very, very popular effect. But yeah, this is just sort of my setup for getting the camera to do stuff. I didn't know you could do all that with compositing a layer. No, you can put some old 3D glasses on and get some really messed up VR. One of the things that I thought about doing for this project, and I thought it would have been funny, I wanted to do... I have plans to render this in cycles, right? But another thing that I could do, we could set this to panoramic, and we can get a... what's it now? A 180 degree VR display. So we could get some shots that look like this. Just get some wild shots. Put on your VR headset. How long did that take to render? 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, that's the main problem with using phone ring. What was that? Oh, someone followed me on Twitter. Cool. Oh, cat wants in. Oh no. I have my headphones in. I couldn't hear him meowing at Leno. Come on. Get in here. It's cold. Get in here, please. Yeah. But yeah, the problem with using cycles is even at this low resolution, it takes like 4 seconds to render a frame. I mean, it's not as nice as I think it looks. The main problem is that it's just gonna take too long. It's just gonna take a long time to render this all out. If I rendered a 13-minute video with cycles at this resolution, which is 426 by 240, which is laughably small in terms of like actual rendering, whatever. Most people render at like, 720p or 1080p or whatever the hell you render at. If I rendered at the resolution that I render at for a 13-minute video, as it stands right now, unless things change, which could happen as I add more and more things, it would take an entire day to render. 24 consecutive hours. Actually, no, 26 hours. So I can show that math off. So it was what, 13? Wow. Let's just say 13, right? And it takes what? I clicked on modulus. What happened? Okay, so 13 minutes time. Well, we're gonna break that down into seconds. So that's 60 seconds. Okay, that's how many seconds that is. 780 seconds. And we're gonna break this down into frames. Can you render in chunks? Maybe. I mean, what I might be able to do is I could just if I render this as PNG sequences, I can render out segments of the animation, and then just sort of start and stop. So when I hit a certain area, I can disable some areas and then enable new areas. So theoretically, yes. But yeah. All right, so then we multiply this by 30 because I'm rendering. Yeah, rendering. Fucking can't think of the right words. Rendering at 30 frames a second. So we have about 23,000 frames. All right, then we multiply that by let's be conservative and lift our things and let's go over and say 5 seconds a frame. That is 100,000 seconds, or divide that by 360, which would be an hour. That'd be 32 hours of rendering. So that's a youch. However, it does mean that the lighting is more authentic, and if I used mirrors or caustics or anything like that, if I used the really nice looking stuff like reflections or stuff like that, it would look really nice. But as it stands right now, it's just not really meaningful. Like, let's say, like, if we were rendering in cycles, one thing that's meaningful about cycles is I could, let's say, I want a mirror. I can easily make a mirror. So it would be 100% metallic, 100% specular, 0% rough. I could render it. Boom, mirror. We have a mirror. Easy. Bam, mirror. I mean, maybe I could throw some, like, grunge and specular maps on it to make it more realistic, but you can't ask for an easier thing for a mirror. Now let's say we want this in Eevee. Where's Eevee? Not so easy. I think you would have to add reflection cube maps, and then you'd have to bake it. Where is it? It's under indirect lighting, bake cube map only. And then how's that look? And yeah, not exactly perfect. I mean, that works. Kinda. I don't think that... Yeah, it's off somehow. Not sure how that... There we go. Okay. Now we have our mirrors working. You see, that still looks wrong because, like, that's way bigger. The reflection's way bigger than the actual reference here, which isn't something that should be happening. So there's just problems. There's problems. But with cycles, don't have to worry about it. Cycles, bam. It's just easy. Also, I have his head set to render as indirect because there's no backface culling in Cycles, but at the very least, it works, so I can at least turn it off. But yeah. It just makes reflection so much easier because I don't have to worry about baking like reflection maps. Like, screw that. I'd rather not. Right, so I spent this entire time working on just sort of showing shit off and talking about it and not even really doing anything. So one thing I kind of wanted to do was I wanted to make a walk cycle because I'm going to need one here soon enough, and I'm not going to animate him walking. Obviously, I'm not going to have him like have a dynamic walk throughout the entire like minute, like 13 minutes of animation. I'm going to make one and reuse it throughout the entirety of the maybe series, however long this ends up going. I have like 13 parts written, and I have intentions to make it go a good while. So why don't we let's see here. Where is... Okay, that's the fog thing, and I need that for the fog displacement. Okay, we'll make a new animation, and this will be... There we go. This is his walk animation. Alright. Select him. There we go. Select everything. Unhide everything and reset everything. Hold on. I think it stashed our animation. Where is it? Yeah. Wake up animation is currently stashed, although what the hell is going on here? Hold on. I'm not sure what that is. There's a keyframe right there. I see a thumb keyframe. Not sure what that is. Well, clearly can't be important because it was back behind the... Like over here at like frame negative 800 or whatever the hell it was at. Yeah, this is an action episode 1, Wake Up. Ideally, when this animation's over, his feet are planted like right there. Or wait. Oh, hold on. It changed the route. I do not need that being moved. There we go. Ideally, that's where he'll end up. Alright, let's go to the walk animation. I thought I saw the cat at the window. Guess not. Uh-oh. Stanky. Alright, let's see here. Flip that. Yeah, I've been having problems with my IK arm bone. Not entirely sure why. Seems fine at the moment. Alright. Okay, so for this walk cycle. Oh, that's not the front view, huh? Alright. Okay, so we're going to want IK legs, and we'll probably keep everything else pretty simple. We don't need IK spine. We're not going to use eye tracking or anything like that. So everything should be relatively simple. We'll just need these bones, and this. There we go. And how long would this take? Trying to think the timing on a walk cycle. It's roughly a second, right? You know, I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. I'm gonna go get the animator survival guide. That'll give me an idea. I could pull up the PDF version of it. I think I have a PDF version of it somewhere. I don't know if it's like on my desktop or anything like that, but I'm gonna see. You know what? It'd probably be better to try and show this on thing. Let me see if I can find it. It might be on my Google Drive. Because there was a time when I had bought the Animator Survival Guide, and it didn't come in. Like, it just straight up disappeared. Like, I don't know if it got lost in the mail or what happened, but it never came. So I ended up just downloading a free PDF of it. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to show off this book. This is the book that I'm currently holding in my hands. And what page is walking? To Imogen, my conspirator and wife. Yep. Blessed Richard Williams. Alright, drawing in time, history, keys, 3 ways to animate, dope sheet, best numbering system, 1s and 2s, walk, 102. Alright. No, do not open with Google Docs. Yeah, I'm just gonna download it. I'll figure this out in a second. Here we go. Yeah, shut up. Alright. 102. Yeah, these are the different poses that we have. How you doing, Hobolicious? Eye has gone blurry. Trying to think. Because there's a set amount of time that a walk tends to take. Set the tempo. First thing you want to do is set a beat. Generally, people walk on 12s, march time. Half a second per step, 2 steps per second. Okay. So, yeah, this would be a 30-frame animation. Yeah. That's what I figured, but I wanted to make sure and check the legends. So the idea, what we want to do here is we want to... I'm doing good. I'm currently working on making a walk animation for this guy after going over a lot of what I was doing. Okay. So let's go to animation. Oh no. There we go. Let's pull that down. We don't need the NLA editor. How are you guys doing? I haven't asked. Alright, so the key behind this is we want to basically set up the pose of each and every individual thing. So, okay. So we have, according to the survival hand guide, there are several poses that we have. What are they? Contact, down, passing, up, and contact. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get our first contact point, and that is the point to which the heel contacts the ground and the back foot is kind of relieving its duty of being the supporting foot. And I believe yeah, that's the shit we're looking for. All right. Okay, so we have contact, and then it goes down. Passing position is the highest. Okay. So it's the point after the contact that you go down, because you're applying the weight and lifting the weight off that. You're transferring weight. This might need to come back some. I also might want to give him a bit of a slouch. I also might want to have these. There we go. Kind of might want these to have some keyframes. Ah, another cat wants in. Ah, there we go. Whoa. Alright, so these fingers... I hope I have these fingers. I hope I have the pose for these. Alright, hand, rest. Cool. That should be it. I might want to bend them a bit more. Okay, come on. Nope. Alright, let's hope that it's bent for them. Ow. There we go. I think he might need to come forward a bit more. Shoulders are really like blocky. I need to maybe bring them down a bit more. keep getting messages on the phone. I need to... You know what? Fucking yeet. I don't need to hear that shit while I'm streaming. Is this back aligned? What's going on? That's a line. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Just head be up more. I know. So I always feel something's off. No, don't move that. Oh yeah. The clavicle's probably wrong somehow, so I have to make up for it. Well, it ain't like you can really see it, but what matters most is that looks good in shadows. Shadows, and if he's looking around, you can look down if it looks good in that way. That, and I could also use it elsewhere, so you never know. Could also probably... Where would the weight be posted? Here? Oh yeah, give him some hips. Uh-oh. Hourglass figure. I think we'd probably put like a little bit. Chest is really puffed out. Am I crazy? Alright. Well, this keyframe right here is the basis of all of them. Well, not the basis of all of them, but it's the basis for the beginning and the end of the animation, so... Oh shit, that is 60 seconds. That is not... Okay. There it is. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this is the basis of that. And now the goal is to get a contact position on the opposite side of the the body. So, how are we gonna go about doing that? One way I think I could go about doing that, I might be able to do some Giga Brain genius moves, right? So watch this. So we're going to take this, we're going to use the mirror pose. Alright. Alright. Oh fuck. Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. Copy that to there. There we go. Alright, move that to 15. Oh shit, I forgot to move the shoulder. There we go. Alright, we're getting the positions down. And just to make this easier on us, I suppose we'll just worry about doing constant shapes to prevent having to worry about it not being smooth yet. Okay, this doesn't really have any. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, the Z is what I'm after. Let's invert that. He's got that Super Nintendo walk cycle going on. Whoopsies, that's the book. 1 second. Where was it? There we go. Okay. So yeah, you get the point. It's kind of got that it's kind of got that RPG style going on now. The fucking door being open is driving me apeshit. Ah. Damn cats keep coming in and out of my room. Ugh. They can stay out of my room for a while. It'll be fine. This man has fag. He's fagging, bro. Alright, let's see here. Does this have any... No, there's no Z values to be altered here. Alright, so let's... Wait, whoa. Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, where the fuck are the bones that I need right now? They're kinda not there, and it's a problem. Alright, so these bones are the bones that we need, and it seems I didn't make keyframes for them at 30. That's kind of where they need to be.
Oh boy, he's swagging.
Alright, we'll make that there. This one will be The left one, I guess. Doot, doot. Yeah, that's the good shit. All right, so that one we can put that at 30, 15. My bad. There we go. Oh, not set to constant yet. All right. There we go. And I would take these and put those at 15. And then every animation at that point. Look at him go, dude. He walking. Look at some like Earthbound music in here. Hold on. One second. It's synced up perfectly. Almost. It's almost synced up perfectly. It's close. Alright, so we got the hands, we got the spine. Alright, it's back to the book. Go back to the book. Shit. Alright, so based on his reference. Okay, the passing position would be at fuck. Well, the one problem of using a 30 frame rate, 30 FPS. There's no exact middle point, not really. It'd just be the halfway point between here and here. So we'll just take this, divide by 2, and I guess that'll be where we go. Alright, this would be the passing point. There we go. Which one's passing? Top one. Alright. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. So also at this point, this is kind of one of the higher points of the walk animation, so we'll bring that up. Yeah, that's not the highest position in the walk animation. I think like okay, let me copy this frame over here. Okay, so if we want to swap them, there we go. Okay, 8. Okay, that's the point where it would go. Wow. It's crusty. His legs might be too coming too far out. That might be a bit too exaggerated. I don't know. I might need to look at like an actual human reference of walking, but this is kind of get the point across that that's how this is done. Yeah, more is gonna need to be done. Hold on, how? Say, hold on. Where's the camera? I need a camera. Where is the camera? Camera. There we go. Give me that. What about you? There we go. All right. Let's stick around here for a second. 180. Rotate that 45 degrees. Rotate that 45 degrees. Pull that out, and that should be a pure isometric view, right? Look, it's the Sims, dude. Wow. Look at him go. Although The Sims was better animated than that. Alright. What other weird Earthbound music can we do? I mean, nah, fam. Oh. Oh Jesus, this has the Guy Gets music in it. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to it for too long. Cause it's get spooky. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go back. There we go. We'll just go back to the lo-fi music. I got a feeling that the this feels, a lot of it feels exaggerated. I don't know. Oh yeah. I also wanted to experiment with this. Let's see here. Where is it? Curve. Give me a path. Okay, if I wanted this thing to follow a path, no, this follow path. That's what I would want. Select this. Okay, so if I move this on the y-axis, that is not the direction it needs to go. How does it work? Fixed position? Curve radius. Follow curve. Yeah, follow the curve, yeah. It'd probably help if there was an actual curve. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh. No. Okay, so if I hit animate, it doesn't seem to. It don't do nothing. Oh. Object to scale to curve radius? No. Don't do that. No. Path is already animated?
Bruh.
It clearly not though. It not do nothing. Okay. Fuck that. Huh. I don't see a curve modifier. I'm really gonna have to figure out how to use the curve, the follow path thing then, aren't I? Curve offset factor, percentage value defining target position along curved length. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. There's also this path animation evaluation. Follow. Make curve path children to rotate along the path. Clamp the curve path children so they cannot travel past the start end of the. Yeah. Frames. What is evaluation? Oh, that's just the current. This is where we are right now. Okay, so let's take it, and I guess we hit animate to path. Path. Oh.
Bruh.
What do you mean it animating? It not though.
What the hell?
My brain hurt. Okay. Let's add a cube, and we'll try it with this. See if I can get it to work instead. So this would be object modifier, follow path, select the NURBS path. Hold on, that might not be the thing I'm looking for. Curve. Yeah, path. That's like the only thing else that I saw. I guess I'm not used to it because normally it has the arrows pointing in the direction that it's supposed to go. I don't see that. Shape, 3D, fill mode, view, stretch, radius. Yeah, it doesn't show the direction it's supposed to go. Ah, there they are. That's the shit I'm looking for. Yeah, I want to make sure that the curve handles, the spacing between them maintains the same spacing, I believe. Otherwise, it'll speed up or it'll affect the speed of the animation, which is not good. All right, cool. All right, can't do a targeted constraint like that for whatever reason. That's cool. Let's try it this way. Okay, we have that selected. Pow. Okay, it's working. That's working. Okay. Animate path. Go. Oh! You absolute cunt. Okay. Alright. Fine. What if instead we use the root bone itself? We actually just straight up use the root bone. Follow path, that, fix position, follow curve, animate. Oh. I'm going to eat my feet. Bruh.
What the hell? Ah.
Huh. I mean, this is kind of important to the goddamn workflow to be able to fucking follow this goddamn path. And if I can't get it to fucking work, that's a problem. Geometry. Oh, taper, that's not important. Clamp, follow. I think those are the things that I'd want. Alright, let's... Chub. Watch, I can follow path, select, fix position, follow curve, I guess curve radius, I don't know. Pow, animate. Oh, interesting. Fixed path is what's causing the problem. Objects will stay locked to a single point somewhere along the path regardless of time. Bazinga. Okay. Turn that off. Because we want to use the follow path. Follow curve. Look at him go, dude. He evoking. All right. And just like that. All that can get deleted. What am I thinking? Okay. Let's turn this off for a second. All right. He's got his walk. All right. Oh. Do that. Do that. All right. We can just say fuck it. Just set it to Bezier. And I mean, it's not fantastic. There's a lot to be desired for me, but it works. It's decent. He's lacking up and down. His knees are popping in because of IK. There's IK popping going on. But all things considered, it's not that bad. Alright, let's get E. E. Alright. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. He's got some up to him. Maybe a little bit too much up. Is that right? Oh. Yeah, that's right. He's got some oop to him. Times are a bit stiff, but it works. Ah, there's also this. There's this problem. There's kind of a slight pause in between frame. Rotate those up to be like that. There we go. That at least helps some. All right. Let's push this down. And we'll go to the non-linear animator. Where's that at? Yeah, that's not active. Cool. Let's set this to repeat. I don't know how many times. We'll just set it to repeat. There you go. That should be enough. Just enough to fuck around with. Set this to the outline. Properties. Oh, where's the goddamn button? Oh. Shift F. Yeah, Shift F7. That's a button I'd have thought to press. All right. Set this to button. Beep. Ooh, he's sliding. All right, so he completes the animation at 100, which is super goddamn fast. Okay, so his foot should plant right there, and it does double that. So if I set this to 200 frames, a little bit more, maybe 250. He ice skating. What the hell's that? Hold on. Why he ice skating, dude? Okay. Okay, so there's some keyframe over here at 45 that I've missed somehow. What was it? Shift F7? There you go. Yeah, there's something somewhere. Some hidden key. Delete that. There we go. Evoking, boys. Stiff as shit, but hey, he walking. I suppose we want to judge for ourselves if he's sliding any. A little bit. Could probably be slowed down a bit more, maybe 300. Super janky. Look at him go! Yeah, there's a pause between every step because, well, every 2 steps because of the way that it's set up right now. There's gonna be a lot of polish that needs to be done. I think I might even. I think I tend to. I think I want to make his steps more. Take longer, more weighty, because he walks. He's walking pretty fast. Also, based on the way that he's stepping, looks perfect for a Slav-made retro FPS. I guess so. It's pretty stanky. Alright, so yeah. We start here. Alright, that foot comes down. Let's see here. That's where his foot should be. So, how do I fix that? Would it be increase? Ah. It's alright. What time is it? 6? Oh. Alright, so if I did that and I'm sort of playing with the test casing at the moment now. So let's say he reaches the end of his thing, and let's say we want to move on. So if we say 0 influence, he slides all the way back there. Okay. Not a problem. Ah! Startled me. Hello, Morgan Neat 666. How you doing? Cool numbers. All right, so say we reach the end of the line here. Pow. That's where it stops. It was 256. That's where it ends. So how would I do that? Does it? It currently has no semblance of where it should be. So I think I would just do that. Maybe set this and use constant. Let's do a constant. So we hit 296, pop that down to 0. Do that. That should also be a constant. So its current position. Whoops. So right here, it hits 0, and then bam. Ow, god damn it. I did it again. Object transforms constant. There you go. Pow. I got an idea. Okay. Let's turn that off for the second. let's turn that off. Okay, so when he hits 26, let's have an empty. There we go. Take the empty and have it copy the visual rotation. There we go. There we go. And now have this copy that. Yes. Ow. Oh wait, probably didn't. Doing that probably didn't set a keyframe. Alright, take that. Copy rotation. Pow. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's seamless. Probably not an exquisite way to handle the situation, but I mean that did allow us to now start from here if we wanted to have some other animation. Alright, let's delete that, delete that, delete that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete some unnecessary actions at some point or another. Alright, walk. I think I want to stretch this to be maybe 36. Where is 36? Let me place a marker. Wow. I tend to make animations a lot slower than perhaps they. I like a slow motion. Okay, maybe we can go a little bit more. Yeah, that might be too slow. I don't know. 45. Whoa. I think 36 might be pretty good. That's a nice balance between slow and fast. Might need to take a break here in a minute. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break here in a second. Something that I also want to do at some point or other, I want to get back to like streaming video games. That's kind of what I turned this channel into. It's kind of become my 3D modeling and art channel, but I also kind of want to do games and stuff again. Problem is I just won't upload it to my normal YouTube channel. I probably have to make some kind of just video game archive thing. Then again, I'd have to make another YouTube channel, and I just made the Dice Witch Horror podcast channel. So I feel wrong to continuously just divide up my content like that. He has some fucking swole shoulders. Yeah, the arms are too stiff. That's gonna need some secondary action. Also, the way the feet, they just stop. There's no follow through. They just stop there instead of following through, like sort of flicking back, lifting up, and then kind of carrying through. Alright, well. I am going to be right back. and I am going to do some stuff off camera for a hot second and then I'll be back in probably 5-15 minutes or something like that. So enjoy the tunes, and then I shall return. Sorry about that, everyone. I went to take care of some stuff, just briefly. And, oh, my mug still has stuff in it. I grabbed some saltines just for a snack. At some point or another, I was talking about this on Twitter and a little bit on my YouTube. I was going to do a Vice City stream so I could so I could analyze models and stuff like that. That was my plan. I was going to drive around and look at stuff and figure out how they went about UV mapping it or modeling it or whatever like that, to get an idea. But yeah, the main obstacle to that is that I need to mod out all of the DMCA material because I don't want to get hit with copyright or anything like that. So I'm going through and I'm trying to mod out all of the radio music because it's where it's mostly going to come from. So I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna mod out all of the copyright music, replace it with hopefully something that's less likely to get me copyright or DMCA'd. I'm just gonna replace it with like memes and stupid shit. It's gonna be a blast. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so you'll notice on every, let's see here, 36th frame, there's like a bit of a hitch, like a slight pause in the animation when he steps. Or maybe in the swing of the arms. That's because of how the curves are working at the moment. So let me swap over to the editor here. Alright, so we're going to use this, and really we're gonna need to go over all of these. And the idea is, let's see, I think the rotation is the main issue here. Okay, so if I go. Alright, take that and that. So that is where it hit. That's where that stops. Try that. Oh no, that's not gonna work. That's better, but that needs to flick that way. I'm not really feeling this music. It's too mellow. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Let's see, what would be... Oh, Jesus, how do I... Yeah, this will be a good this will be a good one. Are you awake yet? Come on, Callie, get in here. Get in here. Damn it. There we go. Great. Nope. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do this music. This will be fine. I'm talking about sleeping music. Arrgh. Damn it. Try not to select the entire line at once. Does that do what I wanted to do? No. Okay. That... Hold on, a cat. Oh, these cats, I swear to God. Please! I like cats, they're great, but they're agonizing when I'm trying to stream. They're everywhere. Mao. Oh. Okay. Okay, so what this should be... That and that, these should follow that way. Okay. Okay, so when it follows that... Which way is that going? So if I want it to lift... Yeah, let's just... Does this foot go through the ground? Yeah, it does. Oh. Okay. I think what I can do... Use this. If I... Okay, so... Hit there. Now if we follow through... Oh... His feet go up way too goddamn high. There's no reason for his feet to do that. Well, and I mean, the reason is I did it, but like if we're doing a reasonable walking cycle, there's no reason to do that. All right, so he step. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. So that lifts up. Okay, so it lifts. Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to remember how I set this up. There's a specific way that this works. Let's just go back. Okay, let's turn off record. Okay. So at that's where that is right now. So that peels up, and that's how it works. If it's scaled out, I don't know if that system's in play right now. Because what should be happening is if this is scaled at like half, this should bend the foot up like perfectly. Ah, nuts. The system not work. Ow. Oh no. I think I'm gonna. I realize there's something broken in the system. That's cool. Because what's supposed to happen... Jesus. Shift F7... Is it here? Yeah. There are no drivers in place. Great. Are there drivers in place in the other one? Because if there's no drivers in place, okay, the drivers over here work. There's none on the left. There's none on the right foot. Okay, then. So I should be able to show this off and what it does. Okay. So this... Okay, let's just default. This is the way that it is. So this foot controls how much it peels off the ground, right? So as we can see here, it just sort of lifts off like that, kind of like how we're doing with the foot. If it's scaled up like this, it should... Yeah. So there's no bend at the toes. And if we scale it down to this way, there's only bend at the toe. And there's none of the lift off. So if we have it there, bends up, and then whoop. Yeah. Great. I have to troubleshoot my fucking shit. Ugh. I mean, the formulas are there. I just have to copy them over and then... Okay. I assume the heel roll doesn't have any drivers, does it? No. These are the ones that have drivers. Okay, so I need to copy my formulas from this side to that side. Ugh. Copy driver. Oh, right, because, yeah, keyframes. Looks like that was the only driver I had to paste from there. Does this have more than one driver? Yeah, it does. Oh, fuck. Copy driver. Paste driver. Copy driver. Paste driver. Alright, edit. Alright, so we want to operate off the right version, not the left version. My fucking door is open again. Constant struggle. It makes me wish it was summer so that way all the cats could stay out of the house. Just gives them something to do. Alright. There we go. Okay, so this should allow me... I should fix it now. So since I copied and pasted all the drivers over to the left side... Well, not the left side, the right side. Yeah. Okay. Drivers are fixed. Nice. I can save this, I suppose. One thing scares me about this, and that would be where he stands with this, because I have a fiffin that in my case. Okay, cool. No. He still stands in the right place. Cool. That was what I was afraid of, that I had somehow messed up my wake up animation, so that way he was no longer on the bench, but he still is. Man, I don't know how people go longer than 2 hours for streaming, man. I don't know if I can do it. I don't feel like doing it. Doesn't help that I'm tired, so I'll probably just do my usual 2 hours and call it. Got about 2 minutes. Man. I probably didn't even need to worry about doing the rotation on this, because this also controls the heel in the back. So there's kind of no reason to have done that. I think I might just redo that. There you go. Oh. So just straight all the way there. Okay. Ah. Jesus. Ah. Pow. You know what? Let's take this. We'll duplicate it to there. Let's scale it out like. Yeah, see? The foot's going up way too high. That's pretty good. There's a lot more of a. It feels like there's a bit more push off on the back now. Of course, it's very abrupt, that sort of foot down right there. There's no smoothing into it. Just sort of just slaps down. But I can worry about that like tomorrow or whatever. I'm done. My brain juice hurts, so we'll work on it tomorrow, I guess. I might stream tomorrow. I think I could stream tomorrow. I might have it in me. We'll see. If I wake up early, I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream when it's early, but I'll do something. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna go. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream and found it interesting. And other than that, I'm gonna go. So yeah, goodbye.